For this project, you're going to need some fabric. Here I have a bunch of different fabrics to choose from. You're also going to need a zipper strip. So mine is a 10.5 inches from end to end, and then the zipper is 9 inches. And a sewing machine, or you can also hand sew, and with that we're going to need thread. You're also going to need some pins, scissors, or fabric scissors if you have them, and some optional things are pom-poms, maybe some charms, or even fabric markers if you have some handy. Choose your fabric and zipper. Cut your fabric into 4 sheets, 2 sheets for your outer layer and 2 sheets for your inner lining of the pouch. Each sheet is going to be 10.5 times 6.5 inches, and the measurements will differ depending on the length of your zipper. Lay your lining on the table with the good side facing up towards you. Lay the zipper face up on the fabric and line it up to the edge of the fabric. Place your outer layer fabric on top of the zipper with the bad side facing upwards. Line up all edges and pin everything in place. So here I've put a pin to secure the beginning of the zipper strip, which will make it easier because we have to start sewing somewhere past the zipper handle. And after we've sewed till the end of the zipper strip, we will have to go back and sew the rest of it back up. Once you're done, you're going to pull your zipper down to make sure that it doesn't get in the way of your sewing, and you're going to go back to your sewing machine and sew up the rest of it. Lay out your lining on the table, facing up towards you. Take your zipper and fabric and lay it on top of the fabric with the outer layer facing up towards you. Take your outer layer piece, lay it on top with the bad side facing up towards you. Line up all the edges and pin it all in place. Again, we're going to sew from the beginning and then stop when we reach the zipper slider or the handle. Once you're done, you're going to pull your zipper down, and then we will sew the gap up. It's time to open up your fabric and iron it out. Next, we will sew a top stitch to secure the sides of the zipper to the fabric. Sew all the way to the end and do it on both sides. Remember, you have to open up your zipper at this point, because if you don't, you're screwed. You won't be able to do that once we sew everything together. Lay your fabric open with the inner lining on one side and outer lining on the other. Make sure that the inner side of the zipper is facing towards the inner lining, while the zipper handle is facing towards the outer layers. Pin everything in place. Remember to leave an opening in the lining so that we can flip it inside out. If you want, you can put pins around the opening to remind yourself. After you've pinned everything in place, sew all along the border of the pouch. Once you're done, trim the corners and be careful not to snip off the stitches you just made, and you can also trim off the ends of the zipper. Flip it inside out. Poke all the corners out. For one last time, sew up the gap. Once you're done, shove the lining back inside.